Good evening. This is Randy Schooneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is December 13th, 2016, and we are looking at a drain at the Fred Meyer in Windermere, North Spokane, Washington, and we're working through a clean-out in the service deli. We had jetted this line out with a high-pressure jetter about a week ago. I was out on Friday, and it is Monday. We are out again. And what we're looking at here, in spite of all the jetting and the cabling we've done, is a phenomenal amount of grease on the top of this pipe. We're sitting in probably 4-inch cast iron. You can see from this view we're out about 80 feet. We're unable to push it much further. In fact, had to fight to get out here to 80 feet. But what we're looking at the bottom of the screen is in the left-hand side of the, or the bottom of the pipe is on the left-hand side of the pipe. The top of it is on the lower right-hand corner. And we're looking at probably about 2 inches of grease buildup. When we were cabling it, we had chunks of grease coming out of the grease trap in the back, about the size of bars of soap. And this is from way too much grease going down the line, way too much food. We've been out here since 7 a.m. It's currently about 8:15, so we've been out here 13 hours trying to get this line open. And this is what we're looking at. We saw a lot of this, you can see a lot of food material stuck in the grease. We had a lot of that coming out of the cleanout, or excuse me, the baffle at the grease trap. Here's another excellent view of the grease buildup on this pipe. And this is after cabling. Gosh, we've been through this with 2-inch blades, 3-inch blades, and 4-inch blades in a 4-inch pipe. Been able to cable back and forth without being able to disrupt this grease so much. It's pretty tough stuff. This section of pipe, for the most part, is fairly open for some reason. Coming up on 70 feet here fairly rapidly. You can see again pretty severe grease buildup. Some food debris stuck and hanging in the grease there. Aspect-wise, the bottom of the pipe is now on the top of the screen. You can see a little bit of water running through there. Everything is open and flowing at this time, but for how long, can't really guarantee. And again, we would encourage you to take some steps to really minimize grease and food waste in this line. My camera lens is about 1.5 inches in diameter. It's not leaving marks in the grease, but it's pretty darn close. Coming up on 60 feet here. This is a piece of tile. I'm going to push forward here. You can see some marks on that, but that's actually a piece of tile in the drain line from prior remodeling. Again, lots of grease in the line. You can see our cable where we've gone through this. There's another severe area of grease buildup. Here you can see again just monster grease buildup on the top of the pipe, which is now on the left-hand side of the screen. Coming up, we just passed the 50-foot mark. Right here we have, this is what normal pipe should look like. This is just normal looking pipe. A little directional elbow right there. I'm guessing this little junction right here is probably where the bakery possibly ties in. It's only about 45 feet out. Same goes in the bakery. A lot of debris going down that line. A lot of bread and breadcrumbs going in the floor sink, which absolutely should not be. Here's the 40-foot mark, working back towards the service deli. Normally I'm a little faster on the video recording here, but we're wiping just a ton of grease off of our camera line. A little bit of a flat spot right here at 30 feet, but other than that, it looks like it's draining pretty well through this area. Earlier today, we couldn't get past about 75 feet with the camera, and we were definitely obscured by water and debris in the line. Again, this is really normal looking iron pipe right here, but you can see that it's real normal for this stuff to rust and pit, and obviously makes it easier for grease and particulate to get trapped in this. And pulling back a little further, coming up on the 20-foot mark from the cleanout that we're working from in the service deli. Again, my apologies at the speed. I'm just trying to wipe a lot of grease off my camera line. Again, real normal looking pipe right here. Aspect-wise, the bottom of the pipe is now on the top of the screen. And excuse me here while I kind of wipe my camera line off a little more. Very, very heavy grease buildup on it that I'm trying to get off. Here's the 10-foot mark. A little bit of standing water there, but not too much. That's an area where debris in the line can slow down and start to coagulate and be the start of a blockage for you. Like I mentioned, my camera line is about 1.5 inches in diameter. Right here we're completely underwater. And we're back into some fairly normal looking pipe here. Oh, we're actually coming up the cleanout. And this is where we are working from. This is under the, there's a food prep sink and a double food prep sink over on this side, single on this side. Clean out right in the middle. This is where we're working from. Again, this is Randy Schoeneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is December 13th, 2016, and that will conclude the inspection of the drain line from the service deli working towards the grease trap in the Windermere area of Spokane, Washington. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.